continue with Good Morning Kenya from that beautiful discussion there with Victor to the traffic. We now move on to our Women at the Forefront segment. This is all about women who are doing phenomenal things in the different spaces that they find themselves in, just to break that glass ceiling that society has put there for whatever reason that we are still yet to find out. And we welcome you to be part of this conversation. We are using the hashtag Good Morning Kenya on Twitter. Our official station handle is at KBC Channel 1. My handle is at Jain Wambui across all the socials. And again, if you have to leave the comfort of your home, do take us with you. Stream us live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, and our website, that is www.kbc.co.ke. So right now we are joined by one phenomenal lady. This lady is hilarious. If you have interacted with her on the socials, I know there's a video I saw of her on TikTok, and she'll be telling us a bit about it. But joining us from Atlanta, Georgia, we have Jamila Kizondo, who is the founder of JKizondo Swahili Bites. Good morning, Jamila.
Good morning.
How are you? How are you? But we'll be getting her in a bit. She is a beautiful lady who has traveled across the country. She was born and raised in Kenya, worked in the Kenyan different space, US. About all that, I don't want to get into it. She is best suited to tell us about her journey. So again, any questions that you may be having for her, because she is majorly focusing on the catering side of the divide, but in a different cultural space, and that is in the States. So she will be joining us in a bit. I do believe you're back with us, Jamila. Watupata?
Itabidi wazungumze na Safaricom mama Telcom.
All right. We will be getting her video in a bit, but before we even get to see your video, I think we can hear you. So tunaweza endelea kuongea tu kidogo before tupate video. Tuambie kidogo kuhusu venye watazamaji wanaweza kupata katika mitandao ya kijamii, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, zote wapatikanaje?
Mimi kwa Instagram utanipata with the name of JKizondo Swahili Bites. Kwa Facebook the same thing, JKizondo Swahili Bites. Kwa YouTube JKizondo Swahili Bites.
Okay.
TikTok JKizondo Swahili Bites.
JKizondo Swahili Bites.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Ebu tuambie kidogo kuhusu, safari yako. You were born and raised in Kenya. Umefanya different jobs in the Kenyan space. Uka travel to other countries. Tuambie safari imekuwa vipi to getting to where you are before we get to talk about the JKizondo Bites, Swahili Bites.
The world is beautiful.
Yes.
But you wouldn't know the beauty of it until you really go there, Because in my life to explore different countries, not only Kenya. I'm from Mombasa, Kongowea, that's where I'm from. But if I'm gonna go on my dad's side, I'm from Tibi. You say Diani, Kwenda Ukunda huko, that's where my dad is from. So thankful I got a chance to school in Uganda. That was my first country for me to visit in East Africa. Uganda.
Yes.
And that's where I went for my degree journalism in Uganda. And then from there, I came back home. I worked with the Nation Media Group, with Pulse FM. Now it's Radio Rahma. And then I left nikaenda zangu Qatar.
Before kidogo tu kabla uendelee kutuambia kuhusu safari iliendea vipi, acha kidogo ushughulikie your video. They've been able to identify shida iko wapi. Tatuambia kidogo tu.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
All right, so remember we're talking with Jamila Kizondo. She is the founder of JKizondo Swahili Bites, which is a business that is based in the States where she is currently residing. Just, venturing out there and showing a different culture in a different space. So we are going to be with her in just a bit. But before we get back to that conversation, let us catch a very, very, very brief breather. We will be back. And we're back. We have sorted our Zoom manenos, and we're back to continue with the discussion that we did start earlier on with Jamila Kizondo, who is joining us via Zoom from Atlanta, Georgia. She is the founder of JKizondo Swahili Bites. Ndo huyo hapo sasa muona. Habari asubuhi.
Salama mama, jambo.
Wewe Mswahili kabisa. Now we just want to continue from where we left off. You know, you told us Uganda was the first country that you managed to travel to and study. Alafu kutoka hapo safari ikaenda vipi? Very briefly.
Nikitoka hapo baba kama amepata hotel Tanzania, Tanga. So when I used to get my short breaks, I would go there and help him a bit, you know. Nikasukuma nikamaliza shule nikaenda zangu Qatar. Nikafanya kazi na Costa Coffee. Kutoka hapo mzee akaaga dunia, so I went to United Arab Emirates. So United Arab Emirates ni pale ambapo ndo maisha yangu yalianza vizuri yani. That's what I would say. I'm really thankful for that country kwa sababu ni nchi ambayo mambo mingi mazuri yalitokea. Nilimpata mume wangu hapo, tukaoana, nikazaa mtoto wangu wa kwanza. And then from there, mume wangu is a basketball coach. So he got transferred to Japan. So we went to Japan. We lived in Japan, and we had also we had an opportunity to visit Oman, Malaysia. But Japan we stayed for like 3 years. Nikazaa mtoto wangu wa pili, ndio tukarudi zetu Amerika. Maisha sasa ndio naendelea Amerika. Lakini JKizondo Swahili Bites, the movement started in Uganda.
The whole idea ilianza Uganda, but it has managed to flourish ambapo ulipo sahi.
I would say it started in Uganda kwa sababu wajua ukiwa shaona ngoja pocket money, baba anachelewa kutuma. So your mind, akili inachemka nifanye nini. So what I used to do in school, nilianza kupikia watu hizo pilau, keki kidogo kukiwa na magathering. Nilikuwa nasuka watu nywele. But I would say my passion and the beautiful journey ilianzia Uganda, lakini ikasimama wima Japan.
Okay. Na huko reception ilikuwa vipi, given this is your culture, unapeleka huko ambapo, and you know Japan pia ni si country ambayo wamezoea kuona the other side of the continent, but ilikuwa reception ilikuwa vipi?
You know, when you go to a place with a mentality of mimi niko sawa, najipenda nilivyo, si lazima munipende, and then you just make the beautiful things out of it, okay? So ni watu ambao they are very cultural, ni watu ambao they are very so much attached to their mila zao and everything. I respected that, but I managed to maneuver my ways, and I met very beautiful people. Nimefanya urafiki, I met very good friendship with very good women ambao wao ndio walinisaidia mimi mpaka nikajifungua mtoto wangu. Manake language, there was a very big problem with the language barrier.
Yeah.
Manake ni watu ambao wako so glued na their own language. So I couldn't speak the language, even though I used to go for some madarasa hapa na pale. I can speak basics. Konnichiwa, arigato gozaimasu. But kuna vitu zingine, they're just too deep that I couldn't really express myself. So those women came forward and did that for me. So I really, really thank them. Big time.
All right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Alafu katoka Japan sasa mkaenda mkasettle ambapo mlipo sasa, that is Atlanta, Georgia, na safari bado kaendelea na JKizondo Bites.
Oh yes. Sasa it was pretty hard for me, kama umezoea kuhustle, mtu wa kujituma, alafu umefika mahali umekaa unaona kichwa talipuka tu. So my husband told me, you know what? Why don't you open up a page? JKizondo Swahili Bites, uanze kuweka picha zako za chakula. So I thank him kwa sababu yeye ndo aliniamsha, alikuwa nimelala. So,
and speaking of your social media pages, juzi tu nimekuwa hapo TikTok ukiwa na kiondo kwa kichwa una hawk products zako. Ndio hiyo. Ukiwa umevaa heels kwanza.
Should we talk about that video right now? Or
yes. Why did you decide to do that? I didn't get Kiswahili bana.
Okay, one thing I want the world to know is we are not allowed to do cooking in America. Tukubaliwi kuuza vyakula hivi kama nyumbani, ama kuuza vitu hivyo. Kama nyumbani pale Kongowea nini tunakuja na njugu zake mabuyu, lakini huko hatukubaliwi. So I don't hawk. I do vendings. I do pop-ups. I do catering. I do private events. Sasa this was marketing strategy I had put in place. I was just trying to be creative, let me say. Okay? So, like any other entrepreneur, like any other business person, before you walk into the next commercial year, you need to have a business plan and a commercial calendar, right? Sasa, when we were coming over to 2022, me and my husband, kwa sababu, he's my partner, he helps me a lot. So we normally sit down by September. Tunapanga how next year we're going to attack it. So what we did, nikamwambia skiza, 2022, I just want to try something new. I just want to spice up my page. I'm tired of just putting pictures of chakula, pilau. Nani ajui pilau? Who doesn't know mahamri? So I said, I want to do something fun. I want to spice it up with some humor. Why humor? Because this is something that will bring a smile into so many, many faces. And there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot cooking in his head. So ile kichekesho itamdistract. Atafurahi hata kama alikuwa kuna dhiki fulani kwa roho, So that was the first main thing. The second one was I was just trying to showcase my products. Kama mabuyu, chari. These are things many of us are just scattered all over the world. Na hawajui ama they're close to me, lakini hawajui kumbe kuna JKizondo Swahili bites very close to them who can give them, what they're looking for. So that was just a marketing strategy for me, and I'm so thankful to my followers and my clients. Just after that video, as I'm talking to you, I have a very big shipping tomorrow. All these are going out.
Imagine that, just because of something that you decided to do. And the beauty about that is because that is common to us back here. Like that is, we understand that. So the fact that you decided to just go with what you were familiar to also is something that is, creativity goes all around. Now, ukiangalia safari yako pia, I'm sure it hasn't been easy getting to where you are, given that you're the one who's cooking, ukiwa na team. What are changamoto zipi ambazo unapitia during just delivering your work, and especially knowing that you're dealing with food?
Is it okay before I go to changamoto, just want to go back to the message there? I was also trying to display to many maybe who didn't understand why I did that.
All right.
Okay. Why I did that kind of a video, I was trying to ignite people's mind with beautiful moments that we ignored or let go. Somebody like me who has been aware of I've been there for 2 years. Natamani kusikia mtu aseme nazi, mboga, we mama kuja huku. I don't hear those things. I miss such moments. Those are beautiful way of us African hustling out there. We do it and we enjoy what we do. So I was trying to wake up wale ambao wameenda ugaibuni, those who have gone to abroad. Na wamejisahau kule wametoka. That was the message. Okay?
Yes.
And then another thing is, I was trying to be proud of my roots, my color, my tribe as a Mijikenda, kwa sababu us Mijikenda are known as hustlers. Tunaenda kulima, kutoka tunaenda kwa kikapu, tunaenda kuuza. Okay? So, leave alone Mijikenda. Hata kina mama wa Kikuyu, Ukambani, they do the same thing. So it's really something nice to appreciate who you are and where you're from. So me ilikuwa na portray hiyo. And then the last one, I was trying, it was a form of love, respect, and appreciation for our mothers, mashangazi, madada, and the Kenyan community at large who sacrificed and are still sacrificing to see us prosper in this life.
Awesome. Good stuff. I love that apart from just the humor part of it all, there's also something that goes deeper, that reminds you of who you are, just to remind the people, chakula Mtajua mali nimetoka.
We need to respect them, kwa sababu hawa ni watu ambao wanatuletea chakula mpaka kwenye milango zetu. Mpaka kwenye milango. So hizi biashara ndogo ndogo, please tujaribu kuzisupport sana. Tusiwadharau hawa watu. Ni watu wakubwa sana, watu ambao wanatuletea chakula mpaka mlangoni. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Good stuff. Now, and just speaking as a small business owner, maybe ni changamoto zipi pia ambazo wapitia hapo hivyo, as dealing with the different cultural food na different cultural people with different backgrounds ambapo mnapatana nyote pamoja na wauzie chakula. Ni changamoto zipi wapitia hapo?
Getting people be familiarized with the Swahili foods, because this is something new to them. They know the Swahili language, maybe a little of Swahili culture, but they know nothing about the Swahili foods. So me, before a customer, really gets convinced of buying my food, I have to explain what the food is. You know? So that will take a while. Somebody atanipigia kwa simu tuonge paka mate yote ipote. For me to just explain what pilau is. But you know what? I like the beauty of that, because I'm educating that person. It's okay. I don't mind. Okay? And then another changamoto is the demand is very high. And many of the East Africans who are my supporters, or many Kenyans, are scattered all over America and Canada. So when it comes to shipping, it becomes really hard, especially with perishable foods. Ukijaribu kumwambia mteja asiwezi kukuletea sambusa bana Canada, anaona kama mimi sitaki. Why should I deny you samosas? Lakini nakufikiria si masala mimi unilipe. So today I get rich and you're not happy. That's not me. I want you to get the food when it's in the best form, the flavor, unaenjoy, unajisikia tu kwa Mombasa juu ya bahari unaelea. That's what I want.
Good stuff. Now, as we bring the conversation to a close, just your message to everyone who's watching us today, and especially our women, given this is our Women at the Forefront segment, and looking at those that get to leave home, they go and settle in other countries, but they don't know what to do or what to start or where to start, and yet they have these business ideas that are very cultural or remind them of home. Ungependa kuambia nini?
What I want to say is, wakati ni sasa. It's never too late. And lazima ujivunie, na wewe ujiamshe, na wewe ujitume. We have a saying in Mombasa, tunasema tukingoja nazi ianguke itakugonga kichwa. You cannot be there waiting, knowing that success itakuja tu. That's a lie. That's a very big lie. Okay? Ni lazima wewe kama mwanamke ama wewe kama binadamu, you need to know your purpose on this life. Manake hata kesho mbele ya Mungu atakwenda kukuuliza miaka yako 40 Jamila uliitumia vipi kwenye ardhi. I believe kwenye Christianity Bible inasema hivyo, na kwenye Qur'ani yetu pia inasema hivyo.
Okay.
Mwili wako lazima utumie. Unaona? Na kitu kingine nitasema ni kuwa tusaidiane. Si kifedha. Money is not everything. Kuna kusaidiana kimawazo, kuna kusaidiana kimaneno mazuri, kuna kusaidiana kimwili. Leo Jamila nishikie watoto, acha mimi nikauze, things of that nature. Lakini ile tusisaidiane kwa matabaka. Huyu ni tabaka, yeye atoka Rift Valley, huyu yuatoka North Kirinyaga. No, tusisaidiane kikabila. Huyu Mijikenda, huyu Raila Odinga, huyu Uhuru. Let's get those out of our heads. Hata kidini, mimi akinijia mtu ambaye si Muislamu, nitamsaidia kwa sababu nini? Ni binadamu mwenzangu. That's what I would do. Na tusisaidiane kilugha. Umeniambia ohoro, nimekwambia ni kwega. So we are together. Ama umeniambia idhimabe, nimekwambia ujambo nijibu. No. Pia rangi, tusiangalie rangi kabisa. That's what I would say.
All right. Now, as we close the conversation, remind us your social media pages once more. Na tuambie ni vitu ambavyo, what are the delicacies that you sell? Unatuzia nini? Mabuyu, nimeona una mabuyu hapo.
Mabuyu, achari. Mabuyu. Kuna na vishete. Jen, why are you rushing to get me out of the screen? I just feel like talking. That's what I feel like talking. You know, just...
I know, we will make more time. But due to the constraint of time, we have to bring the conversation to a close to allow other programming.
Okay, so no problem. You can find me, guys, on JKizondo Swahili Bites, on Instagram, JKizondo Swahili Bites, Facebook, JKizondo Swahili Bites, TikTok, JKizondo Swahili Bites, and YouTube, JKizondo Swahili Bites. Yeah, and the foods that we done. The foods that I do is mainly Swahili, East African. Kwa hivyo nawashukuru nyote, nawapenda sana. Asanteni sana.
Thank you so much for making time to join us today. We'll make sure we invite you again for more time.
All right. God bless you. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Aya basi, wameshapokea salamu. That is Jamila Kizondo, the founder of the JKizondo Swahili Bites, based in Atlanta, Georgia, just
fully living her life and her culture and just embracing it all in the space that she is in. And just as she said, the time is now. That brings us to a close of that particular segment. That is Women at the Forefront, all about women, all about breaking barriers. For now, we have to bring the program to a close. Thank you so much for being with us. Remember to join us again tomorrow morning right here on Good Morning Kenya for another fantastic edition of Good Morning Kenya. I'm Jain Wambui. Do enjoy the rest of your viewing.